Good morning, students. So today we will start with the numerical problems based on the formula that we have done earlier. So very first question is based on the average speed. On a 120-kilometer track, train travels first 30 kilometer at a uniform speed of 30 kilometer per hour. This is given that a track is 120 kilometer long and the train travels first 30 kilometer at uniform speed of 30 kilometer per hour. How fast should train travel for next 90 kilometers so as to average 60 kilometer per hour for entire trip? Now what they are asking is कि जो रेस्ट 90 किलोमीटर्स बचे हैं वो कितनी फास्ट ट्रेन को कवर करने चाहिए ताकि पूरी ट्रेन की एवरेज स्पीड कितनी हो 60 kilometer per hour. What we are given here is the total distance, that is 120, total average speed 60 kilometer per hour. So first of all we will take out the total time. With this help of this diagram you can understand what we have to find out. You are being given the total distance of track, first 30 kilometers speed, total time. Let's calculate total time first. Average speed is 60, total distance is 120. So the total time taken by the train is 2 hours to cover the distance by the speed of 60 kilometer per hour. Right? Now after calculating the total time, first 30 kilometers were covered in 1 hour. How 1 hour? The distance given is 30 kilometer. Right? And the speed was 30 kilometer per hour. So if we calculate by the formula T is equals to distance upon speed. Here we have speed is equals to distance upon time, but we have to find out time. We have speed, so we can write distance upon speed to the same formula. 30 upon 30 times come out to be 1. So the time taken by train to cover this distance A to B is 1 hour. Now total time was 2 hours. That means first hour the train is moving 30 kilometer per hour. So second time in 1 hour train has to cover this 90 kilometer. Did you understand? If the total time taken is 2 hours and the train is covering 30 kilometer in first hour, that means the train has to cover next 90 kilometer in 1 hour. Or you can also say total time is 2 hours and time 1 is this, time 2 is this. How can you calculate? Total time में से 1 hour if we subtract we get the time for this period. This period is 1 hour also. So again keeping the same formula, speed is equals to distance upon time. Distance is 90 kilometer and time is 1 hour. So the speed of the train should be 90 kilometers per hour so that the average speed for the trip is 60 kilometer per hour. Hope you get this numerical based on average speed. Next numerical is based on the velocity. Train moving with velocity of 120 kilometer per hour. How much distance will it move in 30 seconds? Students, if it is written velocity, then we can take the distance and displacement the same thing. So the formula of velocity was displacement upon time, but here we have to calculate distance. So it is one of the same thing. How does this formula came? Velocity is d upon t. If we take this t this side, distance can be calculated by v into t. So this formula we are applying here. We are given velocity as 120 kilometers and time as 30 seconds. Now this velocity is in kilometer per hour and time is in seconds. So both the units should be same. So either we have to convert this into meter per second or this time into hour. It's simple for us to divide this by 3600 to convert it into hour. So here multiplying 120 with 30 divided by 3600 to convert 30 seconds into hour, we get after cutting 12 into 30 by 3600. 1 0 with this 0, 3 120. There was 120 here. 10 is cut with 120, right? So 12 with 12. So here the answer comes out to be 1 kilometer. A car is traveling at, the next question, a car is traveling at 54 km per hour. Now this given is initial speed or initial velocity. It is traveling already at 54 km per hour. If its velocity increases to 72 km per hour in 5 seconds, find acceleration of car in SI units. So first of all, you are given initial velocity, final velocity and time. You have to find out acceleration but in SI units. And we know the SI unit is meter per second square. So firstly, we will convert these into meter per second. The time is already in second, no need to change the time. 54, divide it by 3600 and multiply by 1000. We will get 15 meters per second. 72, same with it. Multiply with 1000, divide by 3600. We will get 20 meter per second. Put this in the formula, A is equals to V minus U upon T. You will get 5 upon 5. 1 meter per second square is the acceleration. This is how we can calculate the acceleration of an object. So if you have any doubt, you can practice and then ask me.